was in second grade after a teacher told my parents that she thought I was stupid. And then like every year after that, like I started getting like special treatment, but it kind of felt like I was more excluded from every class that I was in because I'd be pulled out for special classes, and I always felt very behind like in everything that I did. And there was a few teachers that actually really helped with that by just like always like sitting down with me and telling me that like not to like worry about anything. But then some teachers just like kind of brushed it off, and it was a little bit harder to like be like accepted into like the whole school program and stuff like that.
Go now.
Okay. As a special education teacher, I deal with individuals with disabilities a lot. I think it is important for teachers to acknowledge that individuals have a learning disability, but not treat them any different than they do their own kids or their other students. I think it's important to challenge individuals with learning disabilities equally as you do just with simple modifications, because as teachers, if we expect less from individuals with learning disabilities, they will perform less and not be able to meet their full potential. So it's important to have the same expectations for individuals with learning disabilities as the same without learning disabilities, but just provide them with more assistance.
Okay, so when I was in elementary school, I had a speech impediment. I had two different ones. I had one with an R and one with an S. I grew out of the R one, but the S one I had to go to intensive speech therapy for a year. My brother like tortured me about my speech impediment. He made fun of me every single day about it. Like he still does to this day. Like I'm 20 years old, still makes fun of me, still makes me cry about it. Other kids in class would kind of make fun of me too. Like I couldn't say a lot of their names correctly, and so they would repeat their name back. Like someone's name was Stephanie, I say Stephanie, and so they would say it right back to me like that, and it really hurt my feelings. And then that got fixed in third grade after my speech therapy. And then in fourth grade, I developed a learning disability when it came to math. I couldn't comprehend a lot of the things that they were teaching me, like with two-digit multiplication, like 10 times 15, I couldn't understand it. And it got to the point where I like couldn't do anything in math anymore. So then I was sent to Dutch math, which was like really awesome. They like broke everything down really well, like taught me a new way to count, and I still use that like to this day in how I do math. And so that was absolutely amazing. With the math problem, like the teachers were really helpful with that because there was a lot of kids in the class that needed help too. So that was awesome. I'm going to be a teacher when I graduate, and so I know that when it comes to students with learning disabilities or like speech impediments, any type of problem that they have, I really want to support them and show them that like I understand where you're coming from. I had problems too, and I'll be your support system. Like no matter what you're going through, no matter what problems you're having with this, like you can trust me to help you because I needed the help and I got it too.
I didn't get diagnosed or like with anxiety or anything until like I was like in high school and stuff. So like I kind of always thought I had something like when I was little, and like my teachers did, but I was never tested for it. And then in high school I got tested, and like all of my teachers were like super understanding about it, and like were like gave me all the things that like I would need if I needed any extra help with anything. And then like when I came to college, it was like even harder just because like I didn't have like super close relationships with my teachers and stuff, just because like they all teach so many students and stuff. So like that was kind of hard, and like adjusting to that was pretty hard. But I've had like through high school I had really good teachers that like helped me, I guess. I'm going to be a teacher, like an elementary school teacher, so I think that like just me having anxiety and different things like that like will help me to deal with other students that have it, and like I'll be able to like understand where they're coming from and like where their parents are coming from and like try to help them as best as I can.
Thank you.